This video, a mind-bending journey through science, psychology, and spirituality. What if every decision you've ever made wasn't truly yours? Every time you hit snooze, take a job, fall in love, or walk away, there's a part of you that believes, I chose this. But what if that belief is just an illusion, a trick of consciousness to make you feel in control? From ancient philosophy to cutting-edge neuroscience and spiritual teachings to quantum theory, the question of whether we are the architects of our own lives or merely passengers on a predetermined path has fascinated and haunted humanity for centuries. Is your future wide open or already written? Is free will real or just a beautifully convincing mirage? Let's dive into a mystery that shakes the foundations of who we think we are. Have you ever paused in a moment of decision, big or small, and asked yourself, was this truly my choice? Or was it always meant to happen this way? Welcome to one of the most profound questions in human history. Do we actually have free will, or is everything we do already written by forces beyond our control? This isn't just philosophical musing. It cuts to the core of who you are, your beliefs, your purpose, your destiny. The illusion of control, psychology's double-edged sword. Modern psychology reveals something both fascinating and unsettling. The human mind craves agency. We want to feel in control, even when we're not. Experiments show that people will retroactively assign meaning to random outcomes just to feel like they had a say. We justify, rationalize, and create stories around our actions, even if our subconscious made the call before we became aware of it. Studies using brain scans reveal that neural activity predicting a decision occurs up to 7 seconds before we consciously decide. That means your brain may be pulling the strings, while your consciousness simply watches the puppet show. But does that mean you're not in control? Not necessarily. The spiritual dimension, destiny, karma, and the soul's blueprint. From the Bhagavad Gita to the teachings of the Kabbalah and from astrology to reincarnation, many spiritual traditions suggest that life follows a preordained path, a divine plan, soul contract, or karmic journey. According to this view, you chose this life before you were born. Challenges are lessons, not random misfortunes. Free will exists within the framework of destiny, like playing jazz within a set rhythm. Many mystics argue that our higher selves or souls operate from a vantage point beyond time, seeing the past, present, and future as one. In this model, life unfolds, but you still choose how to dance with it. Enter science, determinism, chaos, and the quantum wildcard. Classical physics supports determinism. If you know the position and velocity of every atom, you could, in theory, predict the entire future. In this worldview, everything, every thought, every action is the result of what came before. But then came quantum mechanics. At the subatomic level, reality is weird. Particles behave unpredictably. Observation changes outcomes. Entanglement defies logic. Suddenly, the universe isn't a clockwork machine, it's a mystery box. Does this quantum randomness create room for free will? Some physicists argue yes. Others say it just replaces predictability with chaos, not true choice. Still, one thing is clear. The more we learn about the universe, the stranger it gets. The dance of free will and fate. Can both be true? Here's a compelling idea that's gaining traction in both philosophy and science. Free will and determinism aren't enemies, they're dance partners. This view, called compatibilism, suggests the conditions of your life may be set, genes, upbringing, time in history. But the choices you make in response are uniquely yours. Like a painter given a fixed canvas, your masterpiece is still your own. Neuroscience shows we can train the brain to override impulses through mindfulness, self-reflection, and deliberate practice. In other words, free will may not be a given, it's a skill. Why this question matters more than ever. Matters more In a world driven by algorithms, predictive AI, and behavioral psychology, the idea of free will is under siege. Your decisions are being anticipated, nudged, and sometimes manipulated without your awareness. So now more than ever, asking whether we're truly free is no longer philosophical, it's personal. If everything is predetermined, can we be held accountable for anything? If we have no real choice, what's the point of ambition, regret, or redemption? And if we do have free will, how can we harness it more consciously? Your life, your mystery. So, what do you believe? Maybe your choices echo a cosmic plan. Maybe your future is a page waiting for your pen. Maybe both are true, and you are the paradox in motion. One thing is undeniable: this question has no easy answers, but infinite implications, and the very act of asking it might be the most powerful choice of all. Join the conversation. Do you believe in fate, free will, a cosmic blend of both? Drop your thoughts, theories, or personal experiences in the comments below. Let's unravel the mystery together. So, was it fate that led you to this question, or did you choose to ask it? Maybe life isn't black and white. Maybe it's not a war between free will and destiny, but a dance. Maybe we are co-creators of a path already paved. Or perhaps, in questioning it, we're glimpsing the very freedom we seek. In the end, whether we are choosing our story or living one already written, one thing is certain: the way we live, love, forgive, and grow is deeply shaped by the answer we believe. And maybe, just maybe, the answer doesn't define us. We define the answer. Now it's your turn. Do you believe in free will, fate, or something in between? Let the conversation begin.